back. Got delayed by that little update action. And we're hitting buttons, waiting on it to load up here. We're going to play some Madden seasons. Chaos wants us to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to have to get into the playoffs first as we get the information on the update. And we get a refund on the Super Bowl Elite pack. Don't really know much about that. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Should we rip a pack? We've got a little bit of coins. Seems like the stream might not be flowing here. Not sure if it's there or not. I want to refresh it. It may just be my laptop. Seems like I'm not live right now. Don't know what's going on. Alright, looks like I'm there. Okay, it's all good. Hopefully you guys are able to see. I wasn't able to see the stream there for a second. We're going to open up a pro pack. Should have probably just opened this the other day when we opened packs, because we didn't get anything out of those specialty packs. Could have had more opportunities. So far it's just garbage, and that's all we're going to get out of that pack. Alright, we got the new follower, IP. Thank you for following. Got you followed back. And let's go ahead and get into seasons and see how we do. Need 5 more wins to get into the playoffs. We lost to Godson in our last game. First 2 games we did pretty well, so hopefully we can do well this evening. As long as my son is in a deep sleep, we can stick with Madden, because the games are a bit longer in the NFL simulation versus the blacktop mode of NBA2K. And we've hit 60 followers. Appreciate each and every person that has followed so far. And I believe I have everyone followed back as well. So we have a match. We're loading it up. We'll see who we're playing against in just a few minutes. Actually, just a few seconds. Here we go. Looks like we're in Lambeau Field playing a Packers fan. He's got Russell Wilson, Dante Hightower, and I lost track of that third player. But he has a good squad. Those guys were in the mid-90s. It looks like it's Ice Fishing Man is our opponent. And here we go. Seahawks and the Packers.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty
My controller was really laggy clicking on the players there, so hope that won't continue. I'll probably do a little less commentating so you guys can hear the actual NFL broadcasters. Get me out of here, coach. Was giving me a hard time about that. Last time we were on.
Now Wilson on first down.
It's got Russell Wilson, QB, one of my favorite players in the game currently.
They try the corner route
So
there,
we're going to do our
Charles, and it
best
works
to
to
try to shut him
perfection.
down.
Boy, that's hard on a
Russell
defensive back because if you get
is a
any
dual
bigger
threat.
move
He
to
can
the
beat you
inside,
with his
have to
arm
respect
or with
it,
his
and then the
legs.
receiver breaks back to the sideline.
He'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward here for
Russell went to college at Wisconsin, so it makes sense that a Packer fan could also be a Russell Wilson fan. Started out at North Carolina and transferred to the Badgers. Also played professional baseball with the Colorado Rockies minor league organization.
Second down. Over the middle, that's caught
Flat
by
against
Hogan.
this.
And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So on that play, defense was in the
Guys doing
zone.
pretty well
They
with
ran
the
a
underneath
crossing route
passing.
offensively, but
We're going to try to shade underneath with the adjustments and press. Take that away a bit.
But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard
Credit to my opponent. He's been throwing darts here early. 4 for 4 in the pass game.
Pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they give this time to the tailback. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line.
Try going nickel
level
flat
linebackers,
here.
third level defensive
Getting more
backs.
guys on the line
On
of
that run,
scrimmage. See if we
that was
can't
what we
cause
call
some
a
problems.
first-level run, and it was
Just
stopped
pass
by
it back.
second-level play.
On second down, Wilson. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. 9
He's got
yards on the
first
play
and
there, and
goal.
it sets him up first and goal. And how about this
Marching
first
down the
drive?
field
They're
on
being
us.
aggressive,
Will
slinging
so
it
far.
around.
Really confident, too, because they're
Looking
not
for
trying
something
to fool
that'll
with running plays,
slowing
throwing it,
down a
and they're
bit.
being very successful right now.
And the offense lining up first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5.
He needed the ball to break that tackle for the touchdown.
To the end zone, touchdown, Green Bay. Chris
Impressive
Hogan
opening drive for our
touchdown
opponents.
grab.
We'll try to
The
adjust
Packers
and get some
have
points
taken
of
the
our own
early
here.
lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
And we'll take that touchback on offense.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now McNabb.
Opponent is using the linebacker to kind of break this play open for the run. Who must have been in man coverage as the whole left side opened up for us.
First down.
On that play, as you saw
Looks
the
like
route
he
start to
wasn't,
develop downfield,
man,
I got the sense that maybe the run
seemed
would
like
set
it.
up for him, and he took
The
full
way
advantage of it.
the defenders
and got a
all
big
left
gain
that
on a
left side
busted
of the
play.
field wide open for Donovan to take off.
On first down, it's McNabb. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches
It
sometimes
seems like we
didn't want
lost
to throw the
Chaos
football,
for a minute.
because if it's popped up
Probably
in the
be
air,
back soon.
it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides
He
trying to
was
get to
the one
football,
calling for some
and you hold your
action.
breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
And there's
Leverage,
Chaos.
athleticism, it
Didn't see
creates
for a minute
space
when I
for
checked the viewer list.
Now it's McNabb. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he picks up
It's
the
just
first before he's taken
my
down
random
at
stuff
the
talking about the
29.
game, and
I don't care how many
I
times
thought that
you
we
tell
lost
the
you.
story,
I know
it
you're the
never
one that
loses its
likes
luster for
watching
me.
some Madden,
Doug
so
Baldwin,
I'm glad you're here.
undrafted
Hopefully
out
we
of
can
Stanford,
do something
and
good
plays
and
like a
entertain you.
number 1 receiver should in
We're down
the
early.
NFL. I don't care how you
Trying to
cover
get this
him.
tied
I
up.
don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. On 1st and 10, McNabb. And Graham's got it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. The 15
One thing
yards
about
there,
Chaos,
the
he's
catch
always
and
got
run.
faith in me,
First
so
down and 10 now
that feels
for the
good. Thank you,
offensive
Chaos.
group. From the red zone
He's bringing
now,
the
they'll look to
blitz.
throw. And he
Gives
is
us quite a
in
few
for the Seattle
options
touchdown.
in the pass attack, as long
Jimmy
as we don't get
Graham
sacked.
from 13
Jimmy
yards
gets the
out.
touchdown.
And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the
So this
30.
guy, he
The
did very
Packers
well
offense now, they get ready to head
moving the
back
ball
on the
on me,
field.
so I'm going to
And
have
that
to
last drive, a
find
long
something
drive,
to
but
stop
not
him
just
here.
that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that
Offense.
they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed
He
up
was
in
just
their own
darting it
territory,
around the whole
why
time.
would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no
Just like
adjustments,
that.
and no big plays by the defense.
Try
to knock
running
the
a little
ball
bit
away.
more man
When you
coverage.
execute a drag
See
or
if that
crossing route
helps
really
out a
well
bit.
and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And just in general, Charles, on a play
Chaos
like
wants that
how
blitz
tough is it for
action.
the
We just
defense
went
to
with the
account for
Overstorm
running
Brave.
back, essentially being a receiver
But I did pull
downfield?
out one of the
Very
linebackers
difficult,
to
especially
use
if the running
coverage.
back has skills.
Seems like when I
Like
blitz a lot, I get
you're aware of
burnt.
that before the game even
My team's
begins.
pretty good at
So,
zone,
throughout your practice
typically.
sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him.
See how that
Where's he
goes.
lining up? What can he
You want to
do?
give
What kind of
Chaos
damage
what he
can do
wants.
downfield?
as we break up that pass. It's fourth down. I'm pretty sure he'll go for it
You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson.
And we stop him.
Incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out.
Let's get possession here. So we'll go into our chew clock mode a little bit. We'd like to score and not give him any time to march back down on us.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
So he's got that safety. He's using him. He's bringing him up. He blitzes with him. We just throw it over the middle of the field. Instead, he's going to get a hit on McNabb with him. We got a third down.
Nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
Try this
Once
inside
the pressure
cross.
forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time
See
to
how
make a
that
break for
works
it.
against his defense.
Third down and 5.
Still running the clock down a bit.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's McNabb.
And we're trying to hit that RB receiver crossing the center of the field. He got a hit on us before we could launch it. It's too far for a field goal. And I don't want to punt, so we're just going to go for it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th.
We're going to streak Jimmy. That safety's out of the way. We might throw it to Jimmy Graham.
Out of the gun, McNabb.
He followed Jimmy, so we got Baldwin over the middle.
On the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion.
We get to keep the ball. We'll chew clock one more time and then probably shut that off.
Talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off.
Chaos likes the aggressiveness, tells us to go for it. Worked out that time.
And now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
We get the close-up of Coach Carroll and Coach Andy Reid.
Really well done.
Again, it'll be Dorsett, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2.
We'll start using some timeouts after this play. We're keying on his user, a strong safety.
The short yardage runs and goes to one of those.
This is complete. It's Baldwin. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. In the slot on the right is Graham. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled.
So we got really one crack at it here for the touchdown, maybe 2, depending on how fast this play goes.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
We're going to use
halftime.
this B receiver just to run the drag. So Graham and Krause are running slants. We're looking at the right-hand side of the field for a receiver that's open. It's Jimmy. And we're up with just 4 seconds left in the half. We'll get the ball to start the second half as well. So that worked out pretty well for us.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll get one play in. We just don't want to get deep here still.
And from this
set up
spot in the field
prevent.
with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up.
Yeah, we get the ball at the half, Chaos. He had it to start.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
I'm just going all the way back. See that deep receiver.
Oh, the ball comes out.
I got coverage on him in case he
it's
launched it
incomplete.
down the field.
Two more quarters
See if he
to
goes
go.
for an
We'll have
onside.
plenty
We're
more
going to try to
see after the break.
grind the clock here. And really try to just run out the game on him and ice him as best
So
we
both teams
can.
have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency
Use that
breakers,
two
or counters, as
backfield
I also like to call them. You've done things in a
set up
certain way
in
in
the
the
pistol.
first half, and they've had ability to
We
see
got
what
Jamal
you've done.
Charles and
They're
Tony
going to make their
Dorsett
adjustments. So
as the
guess
running
what?
backs.
You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the
Kinda
pace.
split the
'cause
carries
you are
between
looking
them,
for some
try to keep them fresh.
separation in this
Keep the
ball
clock
game.
going.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
If we can chew a lot of clock and get any type of score, even the
Hit 'em
field
with
goal,
something else.
puts a lot of pressure on him.
Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The play clock's running down. On the give, this is Dorsett.
And he did well to get free there, get the tackle in the backfield. So he'll probably throw it
And it's third down.
on
Partner, I
third
think the
down
easy thing
here.
now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball, and then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He finds his man, Baldwin. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not
Chaos
just
is
focused on
already
catching the football.
game planning for
You're
fourth
wondering
down.
where the collision's going to
We
come
didn't
from,
need it this
right?
time, but we're
Almost always
going to
so
keep the
open
clock
there.
grinding as best we
Able to
can.
concentrate, catch
There's
it,
Charles.
and
It's
even
got a
add
nice hole
little
there.
extra at the end with a
And we're
short
close to a
run.
first
8
down.
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
So much of the game today, we're looking for
Really
hybrid
needs to
players,
adjust
guys who can do a combination
and stack
of jobs.
against the run here
And
because
anyone
we're
who
looking
plays a
to
strong safety position,
chew
now
out the
more
clock
than
on
ever,
him.
is a hybrid type player.
And he
Half
sent
defensive back that covers
the
passes
whole
and half
defense.
linebacker that makes tackles.
He guessed
We
a
just saw
run,
the
and that worked out good
linebacker
for
make
him.
that play.
So if he's going to do that, we might hit him with a play fake.
The evaluation
Later
process in
on.
today's NFL does
I'm going to just
not
run the
take
same
into
play.
account as much bulk
Slant
as
to
it
Baldwin
does
has been
speed.
working.
That's what we're seeing with the
If he's in good
linebacker
position, we'll
Those guys that can run,
maybe
they play
scramble out
any
with
spot
Donovan
because they
McNabb.
can make plays on the opposite side of the
It's
line of
Baldwin
scrimmage.
again.
He gets it
He's
to
trying to
Baldwin.
stop it,
It's an 8-yard
but he's
pickup
not in
and
good
leads to a new set of
position. He's
downs.
behind Baldwin
And
on
they're
the
on
play.
3rd and short. They just
So
tried
we
to
can
spread
go
the
again.
field. It worked.
And I think that the
So we're going to try to catch him off guard here with the play fake.
has really become the
Play
next
action
evolutionary
pass.
chain in the NFL. Go all
Set
the
up
way
for the
back. In
run.
that situation, you're handed to the fullback,
Fake the
right?
handoff, and we'll
As
try to
we
hit
evolve,
Krause
maybe
or
you pitched
Jimmy.
it to your tailback. Now you
The
spread
right-hand
the
side
field,
here.
and you have your choices of
And
where
the pass rush got us. They had an open receiver, but he got back there really quick. So credit to him.
Coming on the blitz, he gets him for a loss of 7.
We probably should throw because it's now 2nd and long. Thanks, Chaos.
Offense walks
I'm
to the line
solid
for
at
number
it.
7 of the drive. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now McNabb.
He's a bit lost here defensively. He's coming up at Donovan. He did well with the user to prevent us from scrambling out there. Yeah, he did. I think he guessed run, but it worked out for him that his defenders got into the backfield. We might be punting. We're going to try to get 17 yards though here on third down first. We'll take it into the fourth quarter. We'll look for a home run pass. Even if it gets intercepted, it kind of works like a punt on third and long. So we'll try this inside Wills to hit it deep. We might go for it on fourth. It just depends on this play, really, if we can gain some yardage or what happens. I'm going to probably try to just throw it deep to the RB or Y receivers. And I'll streak Jimmy.
McNabb to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
And he broke it up. Good user job by him. So I will punt it here. I like to go for it on fourth, but 4th and 17. Not the best for odds. Unless he goes for a 2-point conversion with a touchdown, we definitely have a shot to get the victory even with him tying us. So we'll try to get him deep defensively.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And
we got him inside the 20 at the 18.
At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Packers offense.
I have other quarterbacks. I have Brett Favre 92 backup, but it's not really Donovan. It's me not completing the passes there. McNabb's pretty fast. Favre isn't, so I like that McNabb can run around a bit.
In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
He's going no huddle offense here.
After the pass completion, and now they're in the hurry up.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
He's going for that play action pass. We had the defender over there, but he's able to fling it in. Stills. So we can assume he wants to throw it a lot and get down and score here quickly since he was running no huddle. So we'll put out this dollar defense. Extra DBs out there.
On the left side, this is Stills. A gain of 6 there on first.
This time he doesn't stay with the no huddle. He really should try to score with as few seconds possible on the clock if he could, so I don't have a chance to go down and win with a field goal.
Again, Wilson.
And we break that one up.
There, a nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind they're thinking
he really has not scrambled out with Russell. Wilson is a good rusher as well.
Now Wilson
he made a nice little diving catch on us that time.
yards on the play and they pick up the first.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting.
Ty Montgomery was a wide receiver, converted to running back this year because of injuries for the Packers. That's who he is using, is Montgomery. So he has good receiving skills out of the backfield.
They go play action here
play
on
fake.
first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
So he has to get the touchdown, essentially, with the game being this late.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just...
And we're going to pick that off. And we'll just grind clock. He's got 3 timeouts. He probably knows what we're doing. So we'll actually try to throw him off a bit and throw this out to the outside. We're going to put a big blocker out here as Jason Peters, who is actually a left tackle. I'm going to line him up at wide receiver so we have a little more blocking. And that play clock's running down. If I can't get this off, I'll call timeout. And he's all over that play. We're trying to go to the outside instead of the inside. He gets us for a 5-yard loss. We're still going to stay with the run. Clock is more important than anything at this time. Even if we have to give him the ball back, we want to expend all his timeouts.
This is where they just want to milk the clock.
There's Dorsett getting us some decent yards through the middle.
And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Chaos is already putting it on the board. I'm not quite there with you yet. Still some work to be done here. But appreciate the vote of confidence. We're going to throw. Even an incomplete doesn't really hurt us because the clock, he forces the fumble and he gets it. So that is unfortunate. I thought we were going to recover it for a first down. Try to run out of there with McNabb. Looked like he was close to the first. So we're back on defense.
Looks like the defense in press coverage.
You know, he wants to throw it a lot here. And we almost got a pick on that one. Slapped it down to the turf. He has to get the touchdown, or we can run out the clock if we stop him.
It could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges.
And that's a nice catch. Receiver leapt for the ball against Sherman. We're going to grab Campbell and drop him into coverage.
He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he uses, no, he didn't use his last time out. I thought he did.
Make it a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense.
And I think somehow he caught that. No, it's deflected. Had two defenders all over it.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because
and Chaos not enjoying watching Donovan McNabb. I don't have Matt Ryan as one of my QBs. Looks like he's in a trips bunch on the left side. We're going to put an extra defender out in pass coverage. Daniels. He hits it to the guy underneath. Pretty good scheme. And we're in a good battle.
And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he gets
He's got it to Cook. We're going to use our timeouts now because we want a chance to go win this if he can tie us.
They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
So he's throwing a lot of underneath. We're going to use Tampa 2, keep these defensive backs up close so he doesn't have that little underneath pass.
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. That throw good for 4.
I could probably buy him, but I like how McNabb plays. Matt Ryan is not a mobile quarterback. McNabb can run out with the ball. It's not really that great when he fumbles it, like he just did, but I actually like using Donovan McNabb. So I took the defenders out, and we forced a fumble on Russ. He's able to get it back. I only had one pass rusher on that play. He's trying to run down the clock, so we'll use it.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Now hang on here, timeout.
I mean, I could probably save it up and get a nice Matt Ryan just to show you how he plays sometime, but he's just, he doesn't really fit my style of play. I like the quarterbacks that can run around and are a dual threat. Guys like Russell Wilson and Donovan McNabb. He's got an open receiver. Good job from my opponent. Let's see if he goes for 2. He's going to go for the field goal.
In the final minute, and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I'm going to put Wagner back in case it's a fake. And it's up and through. We got 30 seconds to go win this. We just need a field goal for the victory. Otherwise, we'll be in overtime. Jameis is decent too. I think his best card is 92 overall. McNabb is 95. He kicks us short, so we have to return it and burn some clock. Good strategy. So we were trying to do everything right there. We fumbled it with a quarterback scramble. Quarterbacks fumble a lot in this game. It is nice to run out with them, but I paid the price, and he made us pay. So we're going to try to hit these out of bounds routes. We got the B receiver going out of bounds, Harrison. Let's see if we can't drop the dime on him. And we will. We're just trying to get down and set up a field goal attempt. Yeah, Winston's a pretty exciting player. Jameis actually doesn't rush that much, despite being a good athlete. He's not that fast-footed. He's just a big, powerful dude. So now we're going to try for that X receiver, Marshall. That side of the field has a bit more room. He is manually on him. We get it out to Marshall. He tackles us down. We're going to go no huddle. We might try to throw it to RB out of bounds.
No matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there,
and we're out with a second. We only gained a yard. We'll try the long field goal for the victory. If not, we'll go to overtime.
That wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right
So this is a long attempt, and it does seem to lag at times, so who knows if this will drop in. Let's call the timeout. This will cause an iced kicker animation. It makes it harder to make this kick. At least it should. It doesn't always work, but it should. So we got a 57-yarder. He doesn't get the ice kicker animation that he deserved. And here we go. We pulled it a little left. I don't think it's going to make it. So here we go to overtime. Touchdown would win it on the first possession. We will call tails. Tails doesn't work. Tails does fail. They say tails never fail, so we're going to start out on D. Advantage to the ice man. Ice fishing man here. Seems like the internet connection to Madden causes the kicking to really lag a bit. Sometimes it just goes sliding by. I like the flicking of the analogs way better in last year's game and previous versions. So here we go. We'd love to get another interception on this guy. He's throwing it a lot. So we'll try to get our DBs in. Start out with man coverage.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone.
It's a screen. We hadn't seen him run a screen yet. Not a bad play, caught me a little off guard. And he gets 7 out of it.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because
this guy throws a lot of short passes. We're going to try to prevent him from doing that. He had that covered pretty well. Catches it, but doesn't gain too much. Over to Cooks. It's 3rd and 3. If we can stop him here, he might punt.
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic?
His territory.
Really nice tackle.
3rd down now following the completed pass. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come up in an offset eye. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
And we're going to deflect that, so it's 4th down. He's got a decision to make.
Good smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Can't blame him either way. I think he's going for it. And he is. Let's see if we can't stop him. If we stop him, we're already going to be in field goal range. We'll call that same defense.
They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's worked the last couple plays.
There going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
And we deflect it. We'll just keep it on the ground here with the running backs.
And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back.
We don't want to do anything to give him an easy turnover and get him right back into it. He's looking for that run as well. So let's try quick pass. If it's not there, we'll just throw it away. We're in field goal range. The issue being we don't love kicking. Jimmy's open underneath. That's good for the first down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many
Aussies
teams
approve
in
in
the
the chat stream.
speed on defense at every position.
I've seen enough Madden games go bad that I'm going to celebrate with you guys after we get a victory if we do. First set, just a little dive up the middle. We're going to chew clock too because overtime, at least in the NFL, it can end in a tie. I haven't had that happen in Madden yet. But I'd rather get a tie, which is better than a loss, if he's able to get some type of fumble from us. Now we're definitely in good field goal range. So we'll run it one more time. Don't do a Falcons, that's right. They were in field goal range. Matty Ice got iced in the backfield for a big sack. He was sitting in the house there. We lose a yard, no biggie. It's time to kick the game winner. He does that timeout icing. Maybe it'll work this time for him. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Should just be straight on, so we don't have to adjust it. And it's up and through a little bit to the left, but that's the ball game. And I will leave it to the chatters if they want another Madden game. Sun seems like he's asleep, or if we should hop back into 2K. We get the overtime victory. I battled back. It's a bitter loss for Ice Fishing Man.
Gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snap.
Thanks, Beanstalk. Felt good to not blow that one. Felt like he had some momentum after he got the fumble, the touchdown, and the coin flip. But we were able to hang in and pull it out. So we'll head to the auction house just for the heck of it, and we will play one more. Just want to look and see what a good Matt Ryan card is going for in the auction house. I'm pretty sure he got a playoffs card for Atlanta getting to the Super Bowl. And there is a 99 overall Brady as well. Came out after the Super Bowl for his MVP performance. That's the card that Chaos would enjoy having. So let's check out the elite quarterbacks of the Falcons. There's a Mike Vick. There's some nice Mike Vicks out there. Okay, so there's a 98 overall Matt Ryan. It goes for a ton of coins. You can see it's 650,000 coins. So I'm not really grinding the game enough to save up to get him. We got Donovan. He's at, I think, 95 overall. No, 94 overall with our team. So he's a bit behind Matty Ice. Mike Vick was an amazing video game player. His Madden skills were beyond his NFL skills. Just dominant. I think it was the 2004 version of the game. If your opponent had Mike Vick, you were going to lose. If you had him, you were going to get the victory. So I think I went into the wrong screen here. We're going to play one more seasons match. That gives us some time to hop back to 2K afterwards, in case the baby starts waking up later in the night. And here we go, play seasons. That's what I'm trying to get to. Don't personally care for Mike Vick. He had a big scandal here, abusing and killing pit bulls. I don't care for pit bulls either, but they don't deserve to be killed. And he served time in jail for that. So Mike Vick, the person, I don't care for. As far as playing with him on the game, though, I don't have an issue with it. He was a super talented athlete, fun to watch, but after that whole killing dogs thing, didn't care for him so much. I guess he had the pit bulls for fighting. If they didn't perform well, he would drown them. So that's bad stuff. And I've already forgotten the guy's name, but I read about an Australian footballer that killed his girlfriend that was like a mistress or a prostitute. He may not have killed her, but he gave her a lot of drugs. I can't think of the guy's name now. But as I was learning about the AFL, I read that scandal story. One of my friends told me I should check it out. So it seems like no matter where you're from, there's some bad dudes in sports throughout the world. So this guy looks like he has a good team. I'll try to look up that AFL footballer that I'm thinking of. I think he's in his 50s now. He claims he's innocent, but the family thinks he's guilty. This guy has custom uniforms, so these will not be NFL uniforms. They're Memphis.
Set now to kick this one away, and
you guys probably know who I'm talking about, but I'm just not pronouncing it or describing him correctly.
He juked him, and he'll get it up just past the 20.
So he's got a good squad. We have a good squad.
At the 21-yard line.
Should be a fairly even match talent-wise. We'll see how he plays. It's Spark Duchess for 20.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them
He's
to the
taking
right side.
the defensive lineman and dropping him into the backfield. Interesting strategy.
And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Give him 9 there on the first down.
This one I use at times myself.
Right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good.
Played from the
And once
idiots
that's
in
complete,
Melbourne. All right.
Then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
And we're just filling this guy out a bit, starting out the game. We don't want to make a big mistake to flip momentum his way. He deferred the kickoff to us, so we're starting out with the ball. Prefer to kick away and start on defense.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So it looks like Graham's got an open slot there. We'll see if the play actually ends up working that way. Not going to. I'm going to flip it out here to the RB receiver. He's going to get a big play for us. That's why I like McNabb, because he can kind of sprint out, create a little bit more time for the play to develop. Doesn't always work out that way, but in theory, that's why I like him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
We'll throw it to Jimmy. He got the big tight end. Getting on the board for us.
From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Still having trouble with that kicking timing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back.
And he's going to bring that out from deep in the end zone. Not a great idea.
Probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Well, I did do some AFL tips and watched a bit of it. Seemed interesting to me. I haven't got to watch too much rugby. I wish I knew what was happening in rugby. Learned a bit about the AFL this year. We're trying to pick that off. Threw it right to us. We didn't get it though.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line.
He's going no huddle. We like our play call. We'll stick with it.
A nickel look by Seattle on third
Drop
down.
out an extra guy in coverage. He makes a nice catch on third
He's
and
able
10.
to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
The Sydney
How many times we
Swans.
see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass.
They had a good
fake
season.
in pregame warm-up.
We're going to put Brett Favre to the turf. Zach, this guy's going a lot of no huddle. That's fine.
Campbell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The man in motion is Brown.
It's got a man in motion. Decides to run it. That's a good run with LeGarrette Blount, the Patriots running back.
Well, partner, I have to say they
We're gonna
called
set
it
up
the right
wide
defense there. Nickel set.
with the
Fifth defensive
offensive
back on the
line.
field, and they love to
And then try to get a
run
turnover here. Try to
now
get this guy down quick and early.
blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception.
It's hard when your club doesn't win the championship, though, so I can't blame Beanie if he is truly a Swans fan. Being upset.
Boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for
This guy's
it,
calling
and
a lot of
decides when it's
audibles
in
at the
air,
line.
it's
He's
his
trying to
and only his.
call a play that will be good against however we're lined up. And that was a nice pass from him. He had good defense. He made a good catch.
Back to back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing
Keep
the ball
on
to.
grinding
He's the
against
best
him.
guy.
Yeah, we knew
Try to
that
get
they
a
would get him
turnover
involved
here in our
early.
territory.
Doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity
And that's
to
out
be
of
able to
bounds.
stop him.
That is
Into the second quarter we go.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Memphis with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here.
He's got a heavy formation. He might be trying to run here. And he is. You get a hit on Blunt, but he breaks through. He gets some positive yards. 3rd and 5. We'd like to get a stop right here and now.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
He's got 2 running backs in the backfield, and Bobby Wagner's got that dialed in.
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
He's going for it on 4th down. I think this will be a
This
pass.
was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
And he's got the
but that
man
didn't stop
crossing.
them at
That
all
was a
from
good job.
understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football.
tried to
and
play
they
up
just
and stop
swarmed
that,
and
but-
stopped them for almost no gain.
Got
Well,
us.
the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to
Got
go
us
for
fooled
it
there.
anyway. Extreme
This play has
confidence, it
no
looks
wide
like.
receivers. Might be a play action pass. Get everybody up on the line. They're playing zone so they don't get caught too deep. Committing to the run. And he hands it to the big lineman, Donald Penn. It's an out of position card. Penn is a left tackle for the Raiders. Occasionally he catches the touchdown pass lined up at tight end, so you can move him around to different positions if you have that card. Just wanting to run it a lot now.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Trying to grind out the clock, but it's not going to work out too good for him. We'll still have a chance to score in this half.
Their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Again, here's Blunt.
And this run is looking good.
And he will take this one in for
Got to the outside on us.
LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from
So
7
Blunt
yards away. And his
coming up
guys are an extra
strong.
point away from tying this thing up. And there you
Chaos
go.
roots for him in the regular season, and he misses the kick. This guy has kicking problems like I do. So we're still ahead by a single point. Try to score here with very little time left. Hopefully that'll work out for us. He's going to get the ball to start the second half. We're trying to get into the playoffs. We need 7 wins in 10 games to qualify for the playoffs. And you have to win every playoff game to win the Super Bowl.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite.
And we had Krause open deep. We're just going to bomb it on him. And we'll rush the ball here a couple times, try to grind out the clock. Didn't expect to have the deep option open, but we saw him uncovering, so we just launched it. It was caught. Let's try to get back there and stop this rush. Did a good job on it.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft,
Chaos telling us to go for 2. That would put us up 9 instead of being up 8. Not a bad idea. We can do that. We're here to entertain. Right now, it's Donovan had taken a shot. Donovan got his bell rung. I'm glad he held on to the ball. We're going to try to pick up this 3rd and 3. Running the clock so he doesn't get much time left. Got Harrison running it in from that blue receiver. We got open space here ahead of us. Donovan's just going to rush this in. The only bad thing is we scored kind of quick. He's got 50 seconds into the timeouts. And I forgot to go for 2, so I'm going to take a timeout and do it. Got to give Chaos what he wants. This is usually my money play, that cross. Graham or Baldwin are the targets that we want. Neither one's open, so we're going to have to try to rush with it. We got a good play call on. Covered that. We're still up by 7, so it was kind of a free roll to get up by 2 scores. If you're up by 8, he can go for 2 himself, so that 9-point lead is nice, and you can get to it. We're going to try to stop him. Maybe we can get a pick and score again late. He's going to be looking to throw it a lot. Probably go no huddle. So we're going to go quarters, defense, 3 linemen, 1 linebacker, and 7 DBs.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be
play
able to
action.
come back in the second half.
We're trying to pick that off. He did really well to cut that off with Green. We had Wagner in that spot. He's calling an audible at the line. Looks like he's going to run the same play the opposite way, maybe. No, this is not out of play action. He's got the open receiver, but
just a
he's
1
heading
yard
out of
pickup
bounds,
on the
so
play, and
that's
that'll make
fine.
it 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd
Clock
down.
is a problem for him.
it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline.
This is that play action. He wants to hit green. Trying to undercut green. Said he goes the opposite way. You got a DB there. He made a good effort on that ball, but we break it up.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that
So the clock is running on him. He's going 5 wide receivers. Nobody's in the backfield. It's a screen. And that was pretty good. To get some yardage. He's got 5 seconds left. I think he'll try to throw it into the end zone.
Don't you feel the rhythm?
We're going to go
right?
deep with the third defensive back. We don't want to get beat over the top. Not much time for him to get it out of bounds and get a field goal try. So he's throwing a deep one here. And we break that up. He's got 1 second left. So he gets another crack at it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock
Free
the ball away.
play, basically.
The bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I think it's too far for a field goal. So it would be 64 yards or so. He calls a timeout. Let's think about it. We're just going to play everybody back.
Disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here we go. They'll throw now on the final play.
And we'll let him complete it. Doesn't matter. So we're going to start out up 7 on defense.
It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Seahawks and Memphis.
Of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. To return, this now Jacoby Jones.
Yeah, pretty decent return. He gets it to the 26.
To the 26-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
And he's rushing it.
Forward to about the 27-yard line.
Going no huddle.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed
got everybody into the backfield here. Out of the backfield, I should say. Nice pass underneath.
And he'll get it up near the
3rd and short.
34 here. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
He likes throwing a green a lot. We're going to try to stop that with Daniels. It's a little screen. We got that crushed. At least 5 yards. Let's go for it again.
It looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th
We're going to drop 2 linemen out in the coverage.
They'll try and throw for it here.
And Sherman was in decent position. Tried to slap that away, but he caught it. Good job from Memphis.
And they pick up the first down on a
Thought I was going to get that pass deflected.
Because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they
Calling
just
audibles,
protect the sticks
as we are as well.
That's a big time pickup right there.
Making him run the clock. We don't care if the clock runs. We're ahead. We'd like to have the ball to either run out the game with the lead or in a tie game, so we can kick a field goal to win it at the end. It's going with 3 tight ends. This might be a rushing play. All about blocking.
2nd and 5.
It is a run right up the middle. Nice job. Garrett Blunt having a nice game against us. We were looking for the run. We just weren't stopping it. So we're going to send the house, so to speak, for chaos. Run blitz here a little bit. Both linebackers are on the blitz. We're trying to shut down Garrett Blunt. Blunt is a nice card. Guards it up. Put in an extra linebacker. Keep an eye for play action. He has no wide receivers out on this formation. And we did a little better that time against the rush. 3rd and 5. This guy's pretty aggressive. If he doesn't get it, I think he'll go for it on 4th down.
I'm trying to suggest that he is a huge man. He is not just a big man, a huge man. Big boy. Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure.
And Blunt takes another handoff.
I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
It's 4th and 4. He's lining up for the field goal. I don't know that I trust him for it, so I'm going to just call a regular defense. Field goal brings it closer for him. But he's still going to be down by 4 points. Yeah, we're in a battle with this guy. He's solid. So we get the ball. We're up 4. We're going to look to grind clock. Of course, we want to score, but we want to keep the defense off the field.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. There comes
Go
the
with that
Seahawks
pistol. We haven't shown
unit.
that
They'll have it first
to this
begin
opponent
the
yet.
3rd.
See if we can spring a nice play with Charles. A lot of people run fakes in this game, so I'm always sort of ready for it.
He gets the call here. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Chewing clock. We'll run it again. He's playing a pass defense here, so let's see what we can get against him.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd.
We'll throw for it on 3rd down. Probably won't go for it this deep in 4th down if we don't convert. We're going to get into the 4th quarter for the next play.
We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's McNabb. Looking left side.
And he had pretty good pass rush there. I couldn't leak out and rush it with McNabb, so he stayed in the pocket, and that worked out for us. Chaos always with the aggressive play calls, saying that we should go for it. He's offsides, we get a free play. I wish it was a pass, we were trying to throw it deep. We will accept the 1st down. Give him a little fake action with the right button.
The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on 1st down.
So we actually can keep this and pitch it. And I think we will this time. And before we can even pitch it over to Dorset, he's got a defender on us. So we lose all those penalty yards. We'll go ahead and hit a pass on this play. Running it the opposite way to Baldwin. Everybody is clearing out. Here goes Donovan. We don't want Donovan to get hit, because we don't want another fumble like the last match we played.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him.
We need a hell canoe. That makes a lot of sense. We'll just keep it on the ground for right now.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up
I really want to run this play action. Hopefully he doesn't get a sack on us. We're going to run this the opposite way that we usually do. It's going to the left to RB or the A receiver. He's got a man in the backfield, so we're going to get sacked.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
So pretty good stand from him here defensively. We're going to see if we can't hit Graham or Kraus over the middle. Pick up these 14 yards. We've got Kraus, and he picks this off. So we're going to be on defense, and it's going to be a sweat.
To the 41-yard line. So out now comes the offense.
Not what we wanted. Looked like Kraus was open. He made a nice play to fly over there and pick it off. He's probably going to rush this to the right.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
It's actually to the big guy. Don't know why he's going with the ground and pound here. Late in the game, he needs a touchdown. He can't beat us with a field goal.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
We'll go cover 4.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And he hits it to Green.
And he'll
Nice
be
pass.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a good match. We're hoping to close this out with a victory. He's throwing it back across the field. Kind of a blind pass. There are different camera angles. Maybe you can see what he was doing.
Is use his body to
play.
keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Going to drop Sue into Wagner's spot and use Wagner to roam around here. Try to make a play. And he actually had the right call on to run it right into Dominican Sue's position there. But the defenders are back where they belong. Let's have a man underneath. It's 4th down. Biggest play of the game right here and now. We're going to drop Atkins and Sue out. Spread out Wagner and Wright. Try to bat this down. He wants to rush it. He might get it. And we tackle him. I think we got him short of the first down. We're going to go ground and pound now. We're going to deflate the ball like Tom Brady. Take the air out of it. We're going to flip this play. That green side of the field means there's less defenders on it. So we're going to run into the more sparse area. Gets us with a loss. He doesn't use the timeout, so we're able to chew this clock. He might use them all afterwards. He's not going to get much time left. We'll take it down to 1 second. Let's see if he uses his timeouts now. He does. And I'm going to make him use another timeout as well. I will punt if I can't rush this for 11 yards. He's shading to the left-hand side. So we'll try to run into the right. It's a draw to Charles. He's all over it. He's going to have 14 seconds as we line up the punt. He should have used a bit more time. We're going to hit the backspin on this and try to stop it up deep in his territory. He's not in punt formation, so he doesn't have a punt man to return this. And we touch it down at the 10. He's got 5 seconds. Probably one play. He should have used that other timeout. He's only got Green out there, so we're going to run out wherever Green goes. And we hit him so fast, he gets another play in.
You can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets ready.
Now he's got a bunch of receivers out, so we're just going to get Bobby Wagner back deep as possible. whatever side of the field the ball goes towards, we're just going to run that way.
He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Even if he catches it, we don't care. We just don't want him running into the end zone. And we get the tough victory. You want me to do one of the solo challenges, Chaos, or you just mean like challenge somebody to beat me or something like that? Because I can definitely play against the computer for a bit and try to win a game with Brock Osweiler. All right. So we got 4 wins. We'll try to get back into Madden seasons tomorrow if anybody wants to see Madden again. I would stick with it, but I never know if my son's going to be waking up, as he's been asleep for about 2 hours. We'll get into those fast blacktop mode games. Appreciate you guys watching me. Those are a couple grinded out victories. We won by 3 points and 4 points. So we're 4-1 on the season. We need 3 more wins for the playoffs. Take a look at the rewards. We're in pro. I did self-demoted. I went up here into the all pro. But those games are super tough. I like to play games I can win a decent amount of the time. So we'll keep after it. Maybe we'll win a Super Bowl if we keep playing Madden. I'm really only playing it because Chaos and the rest of you guys brought it up. So having fun playing football in the off season. So I'm going to switch out to 2K. I'll be off stream for a second, then I'll be right back. See you guys in a second.